Hi there, welcome to Floating in Dreams. This is going to be a full face makeup look using nothing but K-Beauty. Welcome to everybody watching today. Thank you so very much for joining me. And this video is brought to you by Yesstyle because I will be showing you some of the products that you saw me unboxing at the start of the video, at the start of the month when I did my monthly haul, where I unboxed a Yesstyle birthday box that I received from them. But I've also received some new bits from their Halloween collection, and I thought I could showcase them in this video today and also throw in some of my favorite K-Beauty products that are tried and true to supplement the rest of the makeup look. And this is a true get ready with me for today because I'm getting ready to head out the door to work. So I'm in my dressing gown putting on some makeup for you. So let's get to it. So as per usual, I do have to point out that there will be links in the description box below that may be affiliated. I also have a discount code with Yesstyle. So if you go to FloatDream23, you enter that at checkout, you can get 5% off of your entire order. And if I have any reviews for these up on the blog, those will be linked in the description box down below. But there are also loads of new bits here that I haven't quite reviewed yet for you. So I may not have everything up yet because some of these just came in. So the first product we're going to be starting off with is one that I'm currently using up in my Shop My Stash. This is by Heimish. This is the Artless Glow Base, and this is a sort of glowy primer that has an SPF of 50. I've been using it for quite some time now, and I'm not sure if you can see it in this lighting, but when I hold it up to daylight, I can see there's only like the teensiest amount of product left in here, so we're very close to using it up. And this was really good. I have compared this to the MAC Strobe Cream sort of product, but then with a bunch of SPF in. So it is glowy, which is what I like. And I believe, I don't remember how I got my hands on this. This could have been sent to me because sometimes when I place orders on Yesstyle, I get like a notification that they are giving away some free product. It's always like limited to amount of people who can like sign up to these things, and sometimes you can get free product if you're part of their influencer program. And I think this product may have been part of that. Let me grab my hairband because I forgot. So now we're getting to the base products, and I don't think I'll be using this product that they sent me because I have a cushion foundation currently in my Shop My Stash that I wanted to use instead. But I am going to show you this. This is what they sent me in their Halloween box. This is the same, the Cover Perfection Triple Foundation Balm in 1.5 Natural Beige. And I did already swatch it, and that's the reason why I'm not going to put this all over my face, because I do have to wear this all day, and I like to sometimes test products that I'm unsure of whether they're going to be right for me on like days off where it doesn't really matter what my makeup looks like after an hour. But today I have lots of things to do, so I do want to make sure that my foundation is going to be like good. So I'm going to use another K-Beauty product instead. And this, it feels actually more like concealer than a foundation. It does come with a dual-ended brush, which I think is really nice. It's pretty dense. So that's one for the brush collection for sure. But the product itself, it comes with a peach tone corrector and a green corrector and then a concealer foundation-like product. It feels incredibly balmy indeed. But when I swatch these, I'll swatch them real quickly for you so you can see here on my fingers. It all looks a little bit dark, and I don't think whether this is going to be right for me. That's the only thing I'm very sort of unsure about, especially because of the texture being quite thick. And I have dance class to get to tonight, so I'm unsure whether this is going to be worth it for me. In the end, it just feels a little bit heavy the way it swatches, so that's why I won't be putting it on my face just yet. But just know that this is the type of product that you see a lot also within K-Beauty, and I think that this very much goes within that sort of range. I just don't think this product is quite right for me, but I will be doing this instead. This is by Espoir. This is their Pro Tailor Cushion Foundation. I have mine in shade 22 Petal. I did a review of all of the K-Beauty cushions I tried in recent months the other day. That was the first video to go live in this little mini series I'm doing this month. But this is just the one that's currently in my Shop My Stash. So I was like, I'll show you that one. So here goes nothing. I like this product a lot. It has a really, really nice coverage. I like it for that. But this little pad thing is just a little bit flimsy, and I struggle to get it to go on evenly around my nose especially. And another thing I don't love about this is that it's a little bit too yellow for me. Based on the swatches that I could find online, this was the shade that would be the best for me depth-wise. And that's truly the case. Like, this is not too dark or anything like that, but it's just not pink enough for it to be like my favorite of everything that I tried. But it's still a good product. I can definitely use it up. So this is what the Espoir foundation looks like on me. Like I said, it is okay depth-wise. Once the rest of my makeup is done, this will look stunning. So I know I can use it up, but for how expensive it is. It did come with a refill though, so I do have that. So I can keep using this if I'd want to. So it is a good product. I can see why so many people like it, but I just wished it wasn't as yellow as it is. Moving in then with concealer, this is another product that I already had, and this is one that I love. I've raved about the Saem. This is the Saem Cover Perfection Tip Concealer in shade 0.5. I used to own this in 1.5, and that's why I already knew when this arrived in the mail that it would probably be too dark, because that I didn't love because it was too dark, but I loved the formula of it. So that's why I did end up repurchasing it with a different shade, and this shade is so much better for me. If you're familiar with the Kiko Skin Tone concealer, this concealer is very similar to it, but this is even more affordable because the Saem is one of the most affordable gay beauty brands out there. I think this concealer retails for under €5, which I think is a steal. So here is what the Saem concealer looks like on me. And I have another product to show you that they sent me new in this round. This is by Artclass, the Too Cool for School brand, and it's like a little brush set. It comes with a pouch, and inside it are some really pretty mini sized brushes. So these will be great for travel. I have a trip coming up very, very soon, and I think I'm just going to be adding these to my travel makeup bag because I can never have enough brushes in there that don't take up too much space. Like, they're really short handled, and these feel nice. Like, they don't feel super flimsy. And this blending brush, I think, may be a bit too big for the eye area for me. So I'll just be using my regular brushes with this, with the rest of this makeup look. But this is especially going to be great for like things like powder or maybe blush, bronzer. So these are going to be great little brushes for my travel makeup bag to have them in there in addition. So then we're going to set the face with powder. And for that purpose, I have this one from Etude House in my Shop My Stash. I've owned this for a few years, so I'm not exactly sure anymore if the brand still does this, but this was also purchased on Yesstyle by myself. Where did my brush go? Oh, it's right here. This is the Secret Beam Powder Packed in Light Pearl Beige. And this to me is very similar to the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Diffused Light. It has a slight yellow undertone, and as you can see, I've hit pan on mine. I did focus on that area of the pan, so I'm not sure how fair that assessment is, but this is a great little powder. I've gone back to it again after using my Hourglass travel size over the summertime because I've been using this all year, and I think it's going to last me like another 2 years until I can actually use this up. It's more of a finishing powder rather than a true setting powder, and that's one of the things that I always look for with a powder. I've got dry skin, so true setting powders are usually way too drying for me. But that's why this one works really well. And here's a product that they sent me in this Halloween box that I'm really excited for, but I don't know exactly sure how to use it. I've seen people use it, so I know how it's supposed to be done, but I have no clue whether this will look okay on me or not. What am I talking about? This is the Holly Pop Double Eyeliner by Holika Holika. So the way I've seen people use this is that when you smile, you get this little like crease underneath your eyes, and this eyeliner is meant to be used to accentuate that little crease. That's a trend within Asian beauty at the minute, and I was like, I want to test this out, so I'm gonna do it, but I have no clue because I've never tried this technique on myself before. I don't know if this is going to look good on me or not. We'll see. I'm here for the experiment. So I don't think this is for me. It's supposed to make you look younger. I feel it actually accentuates my eye bags a little too much. So I don't know whether I will be going back to it, but I think this shade may actually be good for me as an eyebrow product. So I think I can definitely still get use out of this. But I don't really see why, like when I smile, like I have so many wrinkles there already. Like I'm 40 years old, so I think this may be good for you if you're like a lot younger than me. Maybe not a trend for me per se. Going into something that was already in my makeup collection before, it's the Peripera V Shading, Inked V Shading in Almond Brown. And I use this as bronzer. It's supposed to be a contour. But within K-Beauty, there aren't a lot of great bronzers around because bronzing isn't really a thing. But this product is really, really nice. It's like a cooler tone bronze, which for my fair skin is one of the best things I have found to use as a bronzer. So I'm just going to use it like I would normally apply a bronzer. If you have warm tone skin, this is going to be a contour on you for sure. It's light, it's super easy to apply, and it is blendable. For highlighter, I have another product that is from my own personal makeup collection. This is the Clio Prism highlighter, and this is one that I repurchased. I'm going to be telling you that story in another video that's going to go live soon. But yeah, I decluttered this and then I missed it in my collection, so. For the rest of the cheek, to finish that off, I'm going to go in with another product that's currently in my Shop My Stash. So this was something that I purchased over the summertime. This is by Fui. This is the Pudding Pot in the shade Slay. And this is like, to me, it reminds me of the Dream Matte Mousse blushes from Maybelline. Who remembers those? But then in less of a dry texture. This is more of like a bouncy jelly kind of product. But it also has a moussey texture once you touch it. And this is really pretty on. I just lightly tap my finger into the product and then just transfer it to my cheeks that way. And then I get a really natural flush every single time. I love this product. It's like one of my newest things that I have fallen in love with. And Fui is going to come up in a second again, because they are currently one of the brands I feel within K-Beauty that are doing super exciting, innovative things. So I'm loving these blush pots and I can't wait to try the gloss that I received in one of the boxes I got. For brows, I have one K-Beauty product as well. This has been in my Shop My Stash for like 2 years now. It's the brow product that just won't give up. And it's by The Face Shop. This is the Designing Eyebrow Pencil. And this has been my eyebrow pencil of choice ever since I started using it. I haven't really used much of anything else. And I have this much product left. It's been in my Shop My Stash for ages. I go through phases with liking this a lot. And then I also go through weeks where I'm like, oh, I'm just so tired of using this. I want to try other brow products. But I've soldiered on with this, but I have decided that no matter how close I get to finishing this, at the end of this year, in December, this is going to be the last time I use it, and I'm going to put it in my makeup empties because I also feel it's getting a little bit old, and I feel it no longer has the color payoff that I remember it having when I first started using it. So it's still good to go for another couple of rounds for sure. So I'm going to use up as much of it as I can. But it started to feel a little bit dry because of how long I've used it for. All right, so I've double primed my lids with my MAC Paint Pot and the MAC Eyeshadow in Orb, and now we're going into eyeshadow. And they send me a new little eyeshadow palette. This is the Better Me eyeshadow palette in 05 Dear Me. I'm not sure if this is like the brand name 2AN, I don't know. But on the information I received, it was called Better Me, and this is a really pretty neutrally palette. I already swatched it just now before sitting down to film this video, and the swatches look very promising. With a lot of K-Beauty brands though, the pigmentation isn't like key. It's much more about blendability with these shadows, so they can translate pretty sheer at first when you start applying them, but afterwards it's okay. And then what I'm going to do with this eye look is that I'm going to top it off with this product that they sent me in the birthday box that I received. So this was in the Halloween box, the Better Me eyeshadow palette. But they also sent me a liquid glitter from Roman. This is the Universe Liquid Glitter in the shade Mystic Moon. And it looks really pretty. It's like a cool toned lavendery pink, which I thought would go with it really well. And also in that birthday box, I received the Ishahan Heroin Make eyeliner. And this is a Japanese eyeliner that's like a cult favorite. So I've never tried this. I did try their mascara ones. That was a bit too wet for me, or maybe too dry. I don't remember. There was something wrong with it for me to not want to repurchase it. But this is like a cult favorite for a reason, I guess. I'm not good at doing liquid liner, so bear with me as we throw this look together. And that's it. That's the eye look done. I think that this looks really, really pretty. The little eyeshadow palette is super blendable and easy to use. I know that if you're like a Boom Kapow I want pigmentation kind of girly, that these kind of eyeshadows look really weak and lacking in quality. Just know that it's just not the most pigmented eyeshadow, but it's incredibly blendable. And if you want something that still has a bit of sparkle, then I think K-Beauty is where it's at, because that shimmer that's all over the lid is just this one right here. I just used the glitter from Romand to accentuate my inner corner, and it works really, really well. The eyeliner is a great surprise to me. I always struggle with eyeliners staying black as I'm using them. So I can do one eye really nicely, and then I move on to my other eye, and the tip has already dried out enough, and I need to like leave it upside down for like 5 minutes before I can do my other eye. I don't have time for that in the morning. Plus, I always tend to use an eyeshadow as eyeliner rather than a liquid liner because I find it a little bit more forgiving. But this tip is so incredibly narrow and fine that I struggled to actually get this to be thicker than the actual tip that it has. So this is definitely a good one. I can understand why people love it. Is it the product for me personally? No, but if I need a black liquid liner, I now know that I have a really good one. And to finish off this video, I have 2 more lip products to show you. I think I'm gonna do this one first because this is a gloss, so it's sheer, and I want you to see what the effect of this is. This was sent to me in my birthday box by Yesstyle, and this is the Fui 3D voluming gloss in and do. Here's the shade name. I'm not sure if you can read that from there. And this is a product I'm super excited for because this little gloss from Fui comes in 2 versions. This is the, does it say here? Yes, on the sticker it says 30%. But they also do the exact same shade in a 70%. So if you want more opacity because you have a deeper skin tone, or if you just want more pigmentation, you can. But if you want something a bit more sheer and truly like a gloss, you have that option as well, and therefore I think this is pretty innovative. It does smell really fruity. I already smelled that when I swatched it just now, and I just really like the bottle of this as well with the little curve. Looks like a body to me in a way. So let me see what this looks like on. It seems to be a pretty red. So this is really, really pretty, the 30% gloss from Fui. I think this looks stunning on. It feels a little bit tacky, not like sticky, but it definitely has a little bit of grip to it. So I hope that that makes it last as well. This is the first time I'm putting it on my lips, so I have no clue. I cannot tell you about the wear time, but I will definitely be testing it out. But I do have some of the other shades on my current Yesstyle wish list because I think this is one of the best products that have happened in the makeup world in this year. So I definitely want to see if I can get, what's this shade again? Like some like cocoa, I think. It's like this brownish muted gray shade. It looks really, really pretty. And the final product I have for you is by Merzi. I don't know how to pronounce this. This is the first lipstick in the shade Follow Me. And this is a really pretty red. And the way it's swatched was incredibly promising. Is it just me though? Does anybody else think of Lush when they see this font? That's the first thought that came into my brain when I looked at this. But it's this like orangey red, really, really pretty. It's a warmer toned one, so that's why I wanted to use this eyeshadow palette as well in this video, because it's so neutral that I knew any lip color would go with it. And I don't wear a lot of warm toned reds myself anymore, but a few years ago, I was all about the warm toned reds, especially in the summertime, and I definitely had a moment. I definitely went in with my Lisa Eldridge Velvet Morning lipstick a lot last summer, so this could be like a nice one if it wears well as well throughout the day. So this seems to have some sort of scent, but it's not very, not easy to describe. But the color of this lipstick is incredible. It's very pigmented, it's very creamy. I don't know anything about the wear time of this. Again, this is the first time I'm throwing it on, just to show you this as a first impression in this video. And I like this. With a very neutrally eye like I'm wearing today, it definitely works. So there you have it. That's the finished makeup look with all of these really fun K-beauty products. Some of them were new to me, and this is like a first impression. And some of these were also my tried and true, and they've been in my Shop My Stash for sometimes years at this point. So I really hope you enjoyed watching this video today. Thumbs up the video if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel, because I do make content with K-beauty products quite regularly. So if you want to see more K-beauty reviews, then that will definitely happening. And over the weekend, the 2 videos that will be going live are my top 10 favorite base and cheek products, as well as my favorite eye and lip products from K-beauty brands. So there's a lot more K-beauty coming your way this week, but also in the future of this channel. So I really hope you enjoyed watching this today, and thank you yet again to Yesstyle for sending some products my way. Have a great day, everyone, and then I hope to see you again in my next one. Bye-bye!